All right, you guys, welcome back to the spot. And of course, in this episode, we are going to be talking about everything in AEW, everything on Dynamite Collision, and of course, we're going to be talking about our predictions for AEW All Out this Saturday. We have WWE and of course AEW going head to head. Who are you going to be watching? I'm watching All Out. I'm sure my guy over here is watching, of course, WrestlePalooza.
WrestlePalooza.
But it, of course, is going to make for a great Saturday of wrestling. Definitely going to be a stacked weekend as far as that goes. And we got a lot to talk about. Let's get into AEW. I want to talk about a few main topics for myself. That being right now,
Let's get it.
I want to talk about the Death Riders. Where we're going with the Death Riders after this massive title run that, of course, Jon Moxley had. They're kind of in limbo right now with some of the people in it. And are we going to be adding new members? What is the story that we're telling with them? Where are we going? It seems right now that they are trying to add new members, that being, of course, Danny Garcia. They've been telling a massive story between him and Jon Moxley. And I've got to give props to Danny Garcia. That last match that he had with Jon Moxley was absolutely amazing. And, of course, the story that they are telling with him potentially joining the Death Riders, I feel like is great. It's new for him. And with him being such a babyface for AEW, I feel like this switch up is great for the crowd. It gives a new aspect for AEW, and I feel like he's going to have a great heel run. I feel like this is great for his character work. It's going to be something new for him, and it's very exciting. Other than that, we also have Chris Statlander. She's had a few moments with Wheeler Yuta where she's getting tips from him on how to win certain matches and in certain with certain moves or positions and whatnot. And it just seems like where they're going with the Death Riders, it seems like they're adding new members. It seems like they are trying to take over again in another way. And I feel like Jon Moxley's looking to new people to do that. So this is interesting what they're trying to do with a few other people. I don't know if they're just trying to get some allies or if they are, like I said, adding those new members. But it's definitely a interesting topic for AEW right now. I feel like they, like I said, have had a few moments with Danny Garcia in the past few episodes. And it's definitely something to talk about.
So I got a hot take with that. First question. Is Gabe Kidd a part of the Death Riders?
So, yes, but of course, he's not signed with AEW. He's a part of New Japan, so he kind of comes in every once in a blue moon, especially whenever New Japan is having those contract obligations with AEW and whatnot. But, whenever he has certain dates free, he does pop in on AEW, and he is a part of the Death Riders whenever he is over here. It's kind of like how Will Ospreay was with the Don Callis family before he joined AEW.
Okay, so I'm glad you actually said that. This is my hot take. I think we could be building up to a Death Riders versus the Don Callis family.
You think so?
I mean,
that's an interesting take. Yeah,
it kind of makes sense. The Don Callis has been also adding on to people a part of their family.
Yeah,
and be interesting just to see.
Yeah, no, they could definitely have a pretty all-out scale war. I would imagine that would be interesting. Absolutely, they're both massive. Massive. They have like a lot of members, both of the groups, and they definitely run AEW between the both of them. I would say. Definitely an interesting take. Definitely could happen. Who knows? I would imagine that would be something that they would have for Blood and Guts, which is kind of like their War Games. Pay-per-view. That's definitely something to look out for in the future. Anyways, moving on. I want to talk about this MJF situation, what we have going on with the Tables and Tacks match leading into All Out with Mark Briscoe. They've been telling a pretty interesting story with this Mark Briscoe situation. Obviously, MJF a couple weeks ago before the last main event that he was in, kidnapped him, pretty much threatened his life and whatnot. And
set him on fire.
Well, Mark Briscoe is coming for that revenge. He wants a Tables and Tacks match at All Out. And from what I understand, they had a pretty interesting moment on this last episode of Dynamite with MJF talking to Tony Khan. What do you got to say about that?
Yeah. Man, I'm with MJF, man. If you're not a death match wrestler, why should he be wrestling on a death match? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like I'm technically a technical wrestler. I shouldn't be out here trying to risk my body on a death match if I don't live on death matches, you know?
Yeah, he's being
So
forced into this match by Tony Khan. It seems
it
like,
doesn't it doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
It's like, come on now.
it's kind of
So guess
ridiculous.
what? It's
That's
no,
our
it's more than
scumbag,
this.
dude.
What we're gonna have is Tony Khan is gonna have to deal with Mark Briscoe's body now because we're not playing no games with him now. Now we have to get down and dirty and show him how deadly we can get. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, MJF
I'm
can get
sorry,
down.
but my scumbag's not losing this match. But how do you feel about it?
This is an interesting match on the card for me. This could be a very crazy, hard-hitting match. I would imagine that there will probably be some blood between the two spread around the ring and whatnot. This is definitely something that has been leading up to this moment. I feel like this should be the last and final match between these two for a while, hopefully. And that only means one thing, that somebody's getting their get back. Somebody's getting their revenge here. And this should be a very interesting match. What I'm mainly focused on is MJF going to be healthy enough to cash in at the end? Because if he is, could he cash in on Hangman Adam Page at this pay-per-view? He does have that contract. Oh, wait. I forget. They can't do the cash in because he has to have a week. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. No. Anyway, there goes my whole theory. There goes my whole thing, dude, I was going to talk about. Anyways.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we ain't doing that. Well, I guess we getting my MJF, dude. That's our scumbag. He's winning the match. That's that.
Yeah. Definitely winning it.
Anyways, we can talk about Don Callis. This family, what we got going on with Don Callis family. They've been adding new members left and right. They got a huge roster on the Don Callis family, it seems like. And what they've been doing, what they've been doing with this moment between all of the people in the Don Callis family, within that meaning Okada, Takeshita, we have the Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander. Everybody's gunning for that AEW World Championship. It seems like in the Don Callis family, and Takeshita and of course Okada have a lot of history. Takeshita also seems like he is going for Okada's title, which leading into All Out, he's actually a part of that unified tournament, and he actually is in that match for All Out versus Okada. And I would imagine it'll probably be I think it's the Beast Mortos that's probably going to be in that three-way. So definitely an interesting fatal three-way, I guess. Very interesting. Yeah, definitely going to be an interesting three-way match. How they're going to do it between those three should be interesting. Obviously, I feel like Takeshita could win it, but who knows? He is coming off of that G1 tournament in Japan, so I'm sure that took a lot out of him. However, that means that he is one of the best in the world currently. And listen, I'm a huge fan of Takeshita. If he takes it off of Okada, I'm completely fine with it. But that is the Rainmaker. I
hope he does.
And I doubt that he's taking anything away from the Rainmaker. So it's going to be interesting regardless. But anyways, the Don Callis family seem like they have a lot of division in it. I don't know if that's going to get in each other's way as far as the titles go. But this taste between Okada and Takeshita is going to be our first moment, I guess you could say, as far as people going against each other within it. So definitely exciting to see, because I feel like that is the fail safe for the DC family, pretty much, is if they can actually stay together with those titles or not, because at the end of the day, they have a lot of talent, and Fletcher's going to have to eventually probably fend it off from them as well. So
exactly. Yeah, because you can tell there's already been a little story being told. I know with the most recent pay-per-view, which one was that?
I forget. I'm not sure.
Anyways, with that Forbidden Door. Whenever the whole Don Callis family had came out, Takeshita was looking at Okada kind of crazy, I kind of mess with you, kind of don't. But that's whenever they brought out Warlow to join the family, though, because I guess they also have a past. But anyways, the Don Callis family is deep, and I got Takeshita. That's all I'm saying.
All right. So yeah, after that, I want to talk about this Riho situation with her coming back. Riho is definitely a major talent for AEW. I would say that she's kind of like the Io Sky of AEW. If I could compare her to
Jeez.
anybody in the WWE, they're definitely different talents, absolutely. But
Yeah.
for AEW, that is kind of their Io Sky, I guess you could say. She's
Yeah.
always in that main event talent scene whenever she's in AEW. If she's healthy, she's always working hard, and she goes pretty
All the
crazy in the
time.
ring. So, yeah, so she's got a lot of history with AEW. Definitely the OG AEW Women's World Champion, and she's going up against Mercedes Moné for this TBS title here coming soon. They've been building up a little bit of a story. It's kind of like I said about the AJ Lee story. It's kind of been a
Yeah.
little lackluster, not necessarily something that like
Yeah.
you have to pay super crazy attention to, but the match is going to be a banger. I can tell you that right now. And Riho could pull it off. She could be the new TBS title holder and suspend Monet's 10 belt streak that she's trying to get with the belts. Listen, she's the belt collector right now, and Mercedes Moné could retain. We shall see at the come the time for All Out. However, this Riho situation that we have is going to be an interesting one. Moving forward, I think she could be the TBS title holder, but we shall see.
I'm a little
Anyways,
afraid.
yeah.
I'm a little afraid of it, but we'll keep going.
Anyways, listen, Tony Storm, I want to talk about her last week, what she did last week on Dynamite. She had a crazy entrance with the Sandman entrance. She showed some crazy respect for Sandman. She had the signed kendo stick for Sandman written on it and whatnot. And, of course, she had a banger of a match with Sky Blue. Somebody that I love in AEW is Sky Blue. I love her. I've been a Sky Blue fan for a long time,
Trust me,
and
he's a big Sky Blue fan. Yes, yes, yes.
listen,
I know.
I was super stoked to see that it was Sky Blue versus Tony Storm in this match, and I think it's gonna be awesome to see these two go at it. Listen, or I thought it was awesome to see these two go at it with this no disqualification match. They had tax, they had
They did
staples.
all of
They
it.
were
Yes.
doing some pretty wild stuff, and
Yes.
of course, it was in the old ECW arena, and what a better way to give tribute to Sandman to
Exactly.
have that moment. She did the whole like can slam thing and everything on her head or the cup or whatever she had. It was
Yeah.
hilarious. Like
Yeah.
I just give props to Tony Storm when I can. She's great at what she does, and she's definitely
These are
top tier
very fun.
talent in AEW. So
Yeah.
glad to have her over there. But yeah, and of course we already talked about good old Chris Jericho. I do want to touch on that. Listen, I'm telling you, he's staying in AEW. Chris Jericho. I want to swing it over from Tony Storm to Chris Jericho real fast, seeing that we're talking about some big topics right now.
I'm talking about everything.
Chris Jericho staying in AEW, dude, whether you like it or
No, he's
not.
not. No, he's not.
He's staying in AEW.
No, he's
He can do
not.
so much more in AEW than what he's already done. Okay, there's so much more in the future that he can do. A lot of talent that he can
Whatever.
work with. He can set up his retirement however he wants, whenever he wants, where he wants, with who he
Have
wants.
you ever imagined
Okay.
a Chris Jericho and Melo match? Come on now. Or a Chris Jericho and Trick match? Come on now.
WWE style seems pretty stale, man. Not gonna lie.
Whatever.
That's all I'm saying.
Whatever. But
All
keep
I'm
going. I'm
saying.
listening.
That's all I'm saying.
Whatever.
Yeah, you're gonna hear the countdown over on All Out. Watch.
If I hear that countdown, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
You ain't gonna hear the
I might
countdown,
throw
but
my
you'll hear
TV.
Judas or whatever his theme song for sure. It's coming on All Out, dude. Watch. He's gonna
not.
pop out. There's a reason why Big Bill's on the card. You remember Big Bill was a part of the learning tree, man. Eddie Kingston's got some
Whatever.
history with Chris Jericho.
That's gonna be on 0 Hour.
Nah, dude. Nah, heck no. That's gonna be a banger. What? Eddie Kingston return? Nah, that ain't being on another 0 Hour. Anyways, listen. Listen. What else do you want to talk about on Dynamite? Was there some other topic that you wanted to talk about for Dynamite?
I mean, of course, we
this
gotta
past
talk
week
about it.
or yesterday, whenever it was.
It was a September to remember. We
Yeah,
had to talk about
September to
like
remember. Sorry.
the whole thing that we had with the Kyle Fletcher and Hangman Adam Page, and we had the contract signing. I'm so much excited for this match because I mean, like, title versus title, two big dogs. We're gonna see who really got it like that. And I'm a prototype.
It's not
Motherfucker, a
title versus title.
proto.
It's just for the world championship.
Oh well, that's even better. That means we be about to walk around with two belt Kyle. Oh, I love it. I love the sound of that. That sounds good right there.
Could happen.
But yeah, I'm excited for that match. I'm excited for them, period, because as you can tell, they've been holding down Dynamite and Collision as I want to say like the main belt holders for those two shows.
Yeah, absolutely. No, for sure.
With Kyle, his matches are very brutal, and I love it. I don't know if we'll be able to get any blood. We might get some blood. I think this might just be a regular match. I'm not sure, but I've been watching Hangman, and I've been giving respect to where respect's due because honestly, at first I wasn't a big fan of him because of course he's going up against my glorious king, Swerve. Duh, like I'm not. It's either Swerve or Trick. Like anybody go up against them, I'm not a fan of them. I don't care. But now that we gotten past that or worked our way through that, I can honestly say and give it to it. I like the way he fights. I like his fights. I like his fights. I like his fights. He knows how to put on a fight. Not a banger. Not a banger. But I respectfully give him. He put on maybe like a good 3-star match a lot.
Who?
So Hangman Adam
Oh,
Page.
you're tripping, dog.
I'm not a fan of him.
Yeah, you're.
He's
tripping.
growing on me,
You're
but I'm
tripping.
not a fan of him. I got Kyle Fletcher winning.
You're tripping, dog. Anyway,
I got Kyle Fletcher.
yeah. Uh, I don't. That just baffled me. I don't even know where I was at. What were we talking about?
We're just talking about the whole
Oh yeah,
contract sign.
yeah, the contract signing. Yeah, that just baffled me. Anything else on Dynamite you want to talk about? What? September to remember, man.
Man, that about it. That about it. That about it.
All right, let's get into these All Out predictions. We got a big card for All Out in AEW this week.
Huge card.
Massive. I think it's about 10 matches, and of course they may add a few matches into the 0 hour. And there's one match that I don't think has all of its contenders yet just for it, but we know most of the card as of right now. We do still have Collision, which I think is on tonight, maybe. I'm not sure if they aired that yesterday or tonight, but we do have a Collision, I believe, between now and All Out at some point, I think. I'm not sure, but they are doing announcements for that at some point here soon, I would imagine. Anyways, for All Out, let's talk about it. I want to get into the meat potatoes of who I think may end up starting it or may end up be towards the later part of the pay-per-view, but we'll see. We have Cope and Christian, Edge and Christian versus FTR.
On his day.
And this is going to be awesome. This is going to be great. This is going to be in Toronto, hometown. This is going to be a massive moment for Cope and Christian as far as them returning home, being in Canada. And it only makes sense for them to have this moment here. And this is going to be awesome, seeing that it's in AEW. I'm excited for this match. It's going to be great now that they've already had their kind of ring rust
build up. Yeah.
Backed off. I feel like they've kind of figured each other out again. And listen, this is going to be awesome. Obviously, it being versus FTR. FTR has had awesome, great matches in the past against DIY, against good old the Young Bucks. The list goes on and on. Listen, they've had banger matches throughout multiple companies, and I feel like this is going to be a special one. Obviously, they had Edge as a mentor for years in the past, and this is going to be a moment maker in everybody's career in that match, I feel like. So I'm definitely excited for it. Anything you want to say as far as how you feel about it? I personally think that Cope and Christian are definitely going over in this match. However, it could be a hometown upset with FTR. But like I said, my prediction is Cope and Christian. I'm definitely going with the hometown crowd. Cope and Christian getting the dub.
Call me crazy and paint me red. I'm going with FTR.
Oh,
Hometown upset.
he's going with FTR.
FTR.
He said, "Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something."
Let me tell you something. I got FTR winning. Why? Because I mean, like, look, okay. Edge and Christian, they're great. FTR, they're good too. They're great. You know, this is gonna be a banger of a match. But something in my gut is just telling me FTR is not leaving Toronto without winning.
You give them a lot of heat, and they are great heels. So I've enjoyed this heel run from FTR. I feel like the stories that they've been telling with Stokely have been interesting. Whenever they paired them with Stokely, I wasn't necessarily excited about it. But with the no-hos and everything that he's been doing, I feel like he's added great moments to their television spots. So it's been funny having him around, and I feel like he only adds an extra layer to what FTR provides, and he's done a great job with that management role for them. So you may be right. With Stokely around, he may be a big enough distraction to get them some heat and take away some big moment from Cope and Christian. So,
exactly.
Listen, that's a great prediction. Yeah. Anyways, next we got what I want to talk about: Jon Moxley versus Darby Allin in this coffin match. We're gonna see coffin drops left and right. We're gonna see blood. We're gonna see staples. We're gonna see tacks. We're gonna see it all, whether you like it or not. This is gonna be all out mayhem in this match, and whether you like it or not, like I said, Darby Allin is going to be going over in this coffin match. There's absolutely no other way. With him after climbing Mount Everest, he's going to do something crazy on this match. And
he's doing some crazy.
I'm very excited for it. He may put John in a body bag at the end, or who knows, maybe he's going to be in a body bag and rolled into a coffin himself. But I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see him throw his body at John and just go all out for this match. So no pun intended, but I am definitely stoked for it. Like I said, I got Darby winning. That's my prediction.
Me personally, man, this coffin match is one of those matches. This is a side note. It's one of those matches where whenever I was showing like clips of All In to the coworkers at Texas Roadhouse, the girls was like, like very squeamish. That was like, David, don't ever show me any kind of anything ever again. Like, I feel like that's gonna be one of these matches. I feel like there's gonna be a fork. There's gonna be a fork. There has to be a fork. I need a fork in this match. I need a fork in Jon Moxley's head. It's just gonna go crazy. It's a coffin match, first off. It's a Darby Allin match, first off. But yet, I mean, call me crazy and pay me red. I'm still going with John on this one. I don't know. John hasn't had a win lately, and he's tired of Darby. He's tired of Darby.
Ain't no way.
So yes, the Death Riders are going to interrupt.
They could definitely do that. But however, Darby's got a lot of friends here in AEW. A lot of people that can back him up as well. A lot of people are injured as well. But listen, anything could happen. There may be some people putting body bags before the match. So you never know.
Right. You probably
he hunts them down.
The way they've been moving,
he finds them.
There's some body bags for everybody.
Listen, I've been enjoying this story, but they've been telling with John and Darby. They just recently had a moment with Darby and
Gabe Kidd.
No, not Gabe Kidd. Darby and oh my God, what's it? Bryan Danielson. Darby and Bryan Danielson. They had a segment basically where Darby was talking to Bryan and saying that Darby actually felt responsible for John ending his career whenever he took away the title, because he basically was the one that like pushed them to have that match together.
Yeah.
And of course, at the end, that was whenever John put the bag over Bryan's head and whatnot. Basically asphyxiated him. And listen,
took him world.
Listen, there's definitely some really good stories that they've been telling leading up to this. Obviously, Darby's put everybody in a body bag in the Death Riders
Death
except
Riders,
for I think
yeah.
Claudio. So
And and Danny Garcia at this point.
and what's his name is still missing since he's been drug off. So
Gabe
Gabe
Kid,
Kidd, yeah. So
yeah.
listen, like I said, Darby's winning whether you like it or not. That's that. That's our prediction. Moving
John's
forward,
winning this one.
we got the Hurt Syndicate 3-3. In the triple tag match, we got the Hurt Syndicate versus the Gates of Ricochet, which is what I've been calling them. Well, from what I understand, that's actually not their name.
They're like the Gates of Agony.
Yes, the Gates of Agony and of course Ricochet, but I've been calling them the Gates of Ricochet. So
Yeah.
yeah. But anyways, I'm still calling them that. I don't care. I'll say it till whenever. Whatever, dude. This is gonna be interesting. I feel like what they just did with Bobby Lashley and this knockoff Roman Reigns from the Gates of Agony was
Chill
pretty
out.
interesting on Dynamite. That was a cool singles
Yeah.
match. It's cool that they're starting to bounce off into some singles matches again. I like seeing that, especially from Bobby. I'm definitely excited to see that. But listen, the biggest thing that I'm excited for in this Hurt Syndicate match is seeing MVP. So him suiting it back up, having a few moments in the ring. That's what I'm mostly excited for.
Yeah.
So I don't really care for this match, to be honest. I feel like it's kind of
I was asleep already.
something
Yeah.
you can go get some food or do whatever if you want to. But the Hurt Syndicate is the Hurt
Actually, though,
Syndicate. They definitely
work.
got a good thing going on, and I like MVP. So that's, like I said, the biggest thing that I'm excited for is seeing MVP in the ring again. So I got the Hurt Syndicate definitely winning this match. So that's my prediction for it. Who you got?
I don't like the Hurt Syndicate, but ever since we've put Ricochet on ever since we put Ricochet on AEW, it's just like he loses. So I'm sorry, the Gates of Agony. Y'all really could have had a chance on this one, but y'all not beating the Hurt Syndicate, especially with MVP. Actually, like you said, strapping it up one more time. Hurt Syndicate, go ahead and wrap it up. Like you said, I'll probably actually go grease some tables and try to go make some money while this match is on. But outside of that,
anyways, we got Mark Briscoe versus MJF, and we got our scumbag going over. Regardless, we already know how this is going.
I just want to say I'm tired of seeing this match. I'm tired of him. Tired of it. Let's just go ahead and take Mark Briscoe off the map. I'm tired of him. I'm really tired of him.
The map.
Like
you think he's gonna do him like his brother?
Yeah. Oof.
That's what he said to Tony Khan. That's what he told Tony Khan.
He did tell him that,
and he said it's gonna be your
like
fault.
Brother, let's put him in the hospital for some reasonable time. Like
maybe not like his brother. Right.
I hope we. I'm just tired of hearing we them boys. I hate the Cowboys and I hate them. I hate
them
boys.
boys.
That's what you say all the time.
That's what the crowd says, dude.
Like shut up.
Them boys. Them boys. That's funny. Anyways,
we're gonna take him off the map.
Anyways, all right. So yeah, we both got MJF for sure on that one. Moving on, we got Bro Dito in a Fatal 4 ladder match. We don't know who Bro Dito is going up against. I would imagine it would probably be the Young Bucks. I would imagine it would probably be somebody else, maybe Jet Speed.
Yeah.
But I'm not quite sure who's all going to be in this 4-way ladder match. But I definitely got Brodito going over regardless. They just got those titles. Ain't no way they're losing them. I feel like this is going to be a banger match regardless, though. A ladder match for the tag titles on this card, it's going to be wild.
With the Young Bucks?
So,
come on now. Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we'll get something exciting there. Like I said, I don't think everybody's been announced for that match just yet, but Brodito's going over. Next up, we got Eddie Kingston in the return with Big Bill. Listen, Big Bill, I feel like this only leads to one thing for AEW this match.
Enzo Amore coming back.
Hell no. We got Chris Jericho in the return having his moment with AEW for All Out. We got Chris Jericho coming back here in this match with the Learning Tree. Big Bill is just so random on this card. So random.
So random. He don't even deserve it.
So random. To me, like, I kept asking myself, why is Big Bill on this card? Like, why? Like, in a singles match against Eddie Kingston. And Eddie Kingston didn't have like a big return match. He got announced for a return. So everybody knows that he's coming back. So what's happening with this match? Dude, it's not Enzo Amore. He's already got a tag team partner, Brian Keith. Anyways, Enzo Amore is not coming back to AEW. That's not happening. We got Chris Jericho, and the Learning Tree is popping in this motherfucker, whether you like it or not. Okay, that's how I feel about it. That's what I hope happens. But listen, I got Eddie Kingston going over in this match for sure. Chris Jericho and Eddie Kingston have a lot of past. It could happen here. Listen, I think Eddie Kingston's going over. That's my prediction. I want Jericho to pop in on this match somehow. But listen, he may give Eddie Kingston the L here if that is the case. So,
and it'd be Enzo Amore.
No,
I don't care what you say.
He just did something with WWE and like, what are you talking about, bro? He's the fourth row.
That was TNA.
Fourth row. He's stuck down yonder. Anyways,
he could have come back up.
No, he's talked trash about AEW and stuff in the past. He ain't doing that. Anyways,
see, you both talk trash about WWE. Anyway,
who you got? Big Bill, Eddie Kingston.
This probably be another table. This probably be another table visit.
Oh
fight,
my god!
So
he's saying he doesn't want to watch this match.
I won't.
Listen, I don't think he knows anything about Eddie Kingston really.
I mean, I know about Eddie Kingston from NXT. No, that's not Eddie Kingston. That's the other dude. I don't know. I know about Eddie Kingston from his past little stint with what was that title that he had over there before?
The Continental title.
Yeah, there it is. I remember Eddie.
One.
I remember Eddie with Swerve, but I'm gonna be greeting tables.
Yeah, no. You're gonna be watching this match whenever it comes on, dude. Listen, Eddie Kingston's going over.
Legendary Margarita Ice Cold Beer.
Why are you talking about Roadhouse, dude? You trash. You stuck. Stuck. Anyways.
Whatever, dude.
Anyways, we got Okada. We got Takeshita. We got who I think Beast Mortos coming in.
Beast Mortos.
I want Takeshita to win, but the Rainmaker's going over on this. That's the prediction. Listen, the Rainmaker's the Rainmaker. He's the greatest of all time over yonder right now in the DC family. Nobody can touch him.
No.
Best drop kick of all time.
Yes, but no. I'm
most
saying
devastating finishing move.
The Rainmaker.
Can't even deny it.
I'm saying this and I'm gonna stand on it. I want him to lose them damn titles so bad. He's losing it to Takeshita. Just that simple. He's winning. Takeshita's winning. They're staying in the DC family. Don Callis will be okay. No. Every match that I've picked for him to go up against somebody else.
Beast Mortos, bro. Couldn't go over here.
Isn't there a height limit?
You should know.
Yeah, that's why I can't. I didn't reach the height limit. So how does he do it?
I don't know, dude.
What's the next match, man? What's the next match?
All right, we got
Bandino.
One that I'm very excited for, actually. This gonna be a banger.
All right. You too happy.
Oh my god.
Who is it?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Toni Storm. For the women's world title match, we got a fatal 4-way. And let me just say something. AEW's been doing something right here lately with the women's division.
With Tony, they always do something right.
They're no, just in general. They've been giving them a lot more time. Okay. Time to develop stories. in the ring, on TV. They're doing it all right now. AEW's women's division is looking good right now. Okay, I'm excited for it. This match is looking great. We got Toni Storm versus Tekla, the Toxic Spider, one of my favorites. We can talk about it all day. Versus Chris Statlander, okay, versus Jamie Hayter, okay. Big match, fatal 4-way. A lot of history between these people. Tekla, the Toxic Spider. Okay, fatal 4-way. That means that we could be getting a lot of the Triangle of Madness in this match.
Yeah.
Chris Statlander could be getting some help from Wheeler Yuta in this match.
Yeah.
Jamie Hayter. It may be her downfall. Her being a friend to Toni Storm in this match. Listen, this match is exciting. I'm stoked for it. My prediction.
Say it right.
I want Tekla to win.
Oh my God.
I want Tekla to win. Okay. However, Toni Storm's going over. Toni Storm's going over.
Yes, she is.
Toni Storm's going over, dude. She's not losing the match. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
And Tekla's not ready, dude.
Nah.
I hate to say it. But I love Tekla. She should go over. I hope this match is a banger. It's got a lot of potential. A lot of great women in that division are in this match, so I'm very excited for it. Who you got women? You got Toni Storm for sure.
Of course.
Okay.
The goat herself.
All right. That's enough out of you. Anyways, next we got Mercedes Moné versus Riho for the TBS title. Listen, Moné, the belt collector, may be meeting her end at All Out with the TBS title, and it may be Riho herself to do it. Okay, Riho has a lot of potential to win this TBS title. She's got a lot of history in AEW, and she is a winner at the end of the day. So Riho could be going over in this match. I got Mercedes Moné.
Yes.
After all that, I'm saying Mercedes Moné because I do want her to win on this quest for the 10 title belt collection that she seems to be going for. But listen, I am stoked for it. So we got Mercedes Moné or what?
This is the CEO. Like, even when she don't win, she still win. Let's stop playing with her. You know what I'm saying? She's the GOAT. It's her and Becky as the two of my favorite women wrestlers of all time, and you can quote me on it. But anyways, we're not talking about that right now. What's the next match?
We got the main event. Kyle Fletcher versus Hangman Adam Page for the AEW World Championship. Listen, this is going to be a banger. They've been talking about it every week, having great segments. Kyle Fletcher is keeping his word. And listen, he made a statement in that last promo saying that he's a man of his word and that he will beat the living trash out of Hangman Adam Page. So this should be awesome. I think that he's not going to have any help from the Don Callis family during this match. And it's definitely going to be a hard hitter. These two go crazy and they hit very hard. So it's going to be a banger. 5 out of 5 is what I'm expecting. And nothing less. And that's that. I got Hangman Adam Page going over in this match. There's absolutely no way that Kyle Fletcher's winning this. But it's going to be awesome.
You're right. I would like to say Kyle Fletcher should win every match that he fights in, and especially when it comes to titles. But nah.
He's got that TNT title.
He's good.
He's good with it. You know?
I would love to see two belt Kyle.
He's just not ready for that.
I would love to. But I don't think he's ready for that.
Hangman did say it in a promo that he wasn't ready, and I think it is true. And everybody knows it.
He's not a Okada. Everybody in Don Callis family can't have 2 titles, 2, 3 titles. Okada's the only one. So you're right. I'm giving it to Hangman. And it's just that simple. Sucks to say it though.
And that, folks, is our predictions
Uh-huh.
for AEW All Out. We got an exciting week for wrestling this weekend. Hopefully, you guys are going to be watching AEW All Out. And of course,
Yes, sir.
listen, we are excited for this massive weekend in wrestling. We hope you are too. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. We have noticed that we actually, or one thing that I've noticed here recently, is that we're getting more views than we have subscribers.
Oh,
So if you
shoot.
guys haven't liked the video, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to go do all of the things that you need to do. You smack the like button down below. Okay. You hit the subscribe button. It takes like 2 seconds. Okay. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys.
Or I'm a DDT y'all.
Yeah. Or he said you get a DDT. I don't. Yeah.
Or
He hits a pretty
I'm
nasty
hit you with a
DDT.
tsunami.
Yeah. I think I would stick with the DDT, man.
Well,
Your tsunami
will
would be like a
synchronize
frog
DDT,
splash.
you guys.
Think
I
about
might
it.
hit nothing but
Anyways, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like I said, go subscribe, go like. This
Go
is the spot.
ahead and-
Thank you guys. That was our
Adios.
predictions. That was our great AEW episode. Thank you guys. This is Tristan Fitz, and of course my co-host D Dancer himself. We're out. Thank you
Live in
guys.
full effect. Yes, sir. Adios.